Hello my dear students, I hope you all are fit and fine. Students, today we are going to start revision of chapter 4, that is fractions. Okay, so students, first of all let us see what is the meaning of fraction. What is the definition of fraction? Fraction is a part of whole or part of a collection, or we can say when a whole thing is divided into parts, each part represents a fraction. For example, suppose we have a chocolate, okay? So this chocolate represents one whole, and when I divide it into two equal parts, then each part represents one half, okay? And when I divide this chocolate into three equal parts, then each part represents one third, okay? And here beta 1 by 2 and 1 by 3, these are fractions. Friends, a fraction has two parts and these are numerator and denominator. Here you can see, here we have a fraction 3 by 4. So here beta 3 is numerator and 4 is denominator. What is the meaning of numerator? Numerator is the top part of a fraction, okay? And it shows that how many parts of a whole we have. And denominator is the bottom part of a fraction, and it shows total number of parts of a whole. Now let us take one example to understand it. Here we have a figure, okay? And here you can see I have divided it into 8 equal parts, okay? And 3 parts are shaded. And we want to find out the fraction for shaded parts, okay? So here you can see we have only 3 parts are shaded. So beta, what is the fraction for shaded part? As numerator, we have to write total shaded parts. So here we have 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are shaded. So we have to write 3 as a numerator. And how many parts we have? Total parts are 8. So we have to write 8 as a denominator. So fraction will be 3 by 8. But if we want to find out the fraction for unshaded parts, then what is the fraction? Here beta we have to write, here we have to count unshaded parts, okay? And then we have to write that number as a numerator. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts are unshaded. So we have to write 5 as a numerator, and as a denominator we have to write total parts, okay? And here we have total parts 8. So what is the fraction? 5 by 8 will be the fraction. Now students, let us revise our next topic, and that is types of fractions. First is proper fraction. Students, what is the definition of proper fraction? A fraction in which numerator is smaller than denominator is called proper fraction. For example, 4 by 5, 3 by 7, 5 by 9, etc. Here you can see numerator is smaller than denominator. Okay. Now beta, let us see next. Improper fraction. A fraction in which numerator is greater or equal to the denominator, that is called improper fraction. For example, 7 by 5, 8 by 3, 9 by 6, 7 by 7 also, okay, etc. So these are improper fraction. Here you can see 7 by 5. 7 is numerator. 7 is greater than denominator. Here also and here also. And here you can see numerator and denominator both are equal. Now let us see next. Unit fraction. A fraction in which numerator is 1 is called unit fraction. Okay. For example, 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 7, etc. Here these all are having 1 as a numerator. Now next is like fractions. What is the definition of like fractions? The fractions which are having same denominators that are called like fractions. Here you can see we have 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, and these all are having same denominator. Okay, so these are like fractions. Next is unlike fractions. What is the definition of unlike fractions? The fractions which are having different denominators that are called unlike fractions. For example, 3 by 8, 4 by 7, 5 by 6. These are unlike fractions because these all are having different denominators. Now next is mixed fractions. Mixed fraction is combination of whole number and proper fraction. Here you can see 2 and 1 by 3, 3 and 1 by 4, 5 and 1 by 3. These all are mixed fractions because these all are having two parts. One is whole number part and one is fractional part. Okay. In 2 and 1 by 3, you can see 2 is whole number part and this 1 by 3 is a fractional part. Okay. And beta, 2 and 1 by 3 means 2 plus 1 by 3. In 3 and 1 by 4, you can see 3 is whole number part and 1 by 4 is fractional part. Okay. So 3 and 1 by 4 means you are combining 3 and 1 by 4. So it means 3 plus 1 by 4. And 5 and 1 by 3 means 5 plus 1 by 3. Students, now you have understood that what is the definition of mixed fraction. Okay. Now let us take one example to understand it. Suppose you are having some chocolates and you want to give 2 and 1 by 3rd part of your chocolate to your friend. Okay. So beta, how many chocolates you will give to your friend? 2 and 1 by 3 parts you want to give. Okay. So it means you are giving 2 complete chocolates. Okay. 1 is this and 1 is this. 2 complete chocolates and 1 by 3 means you are giving 1 part out of 3 equal parts. Okay. So you will give 2 complete chocolates and 1 part of this chocolate beta. Okay. If you divide this chocolate into 3 equal parts, so you are giving only 1 part out of these 3 parts. Okay. 1 by 3. So 1 and 1, 2 and plus 1 by 3. It means you are giving 2 plus 1 by 3 parts. And 2 plus 1 by 3 means 2 and 1 by 3 parts. Let us revise that how can we convert a mixed fraction into improper fraction and how can we convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now beta, let us start. Here we have 2 and 1 by 4. Okay. And 3 and 1 by 5. And we want to convert these into improper. So beta, how can we convert? We want to convert 2 and 1 by 4 into improper fraction. So for this, we have to multiply this 2 with denominator. Okay. Here we have 2 is whole number part and 1 by 4 is fractional part. Okay. So here 1 is numerator and 4 is denominator. So we have to multiply this whole number with denominator. And here we have 2 as a whole number and 4 as a denominator. So we have to multiply these. Okay. Now we have to add numerator. So here we have to add 1. And now as a denominator, we have to write 4. This denominator as it is. So beta 2 4s are 8 plus 1 by 4. So 8 plus 1, 9 by 4 will be our answer. Now let us see 3 and 1 by 5. 3 and 1 by 5. So in this also we have to multiply this whole number with denominator. Okay. Now we have to multiply this 3 with 5 and then add 1. Okay. Add numerator. And as a denominator we have to write this denominator as it is. So here we have to write 5. Now 3 5s are 15 plus 1 and as a denominator we have 5. Now 15 plus 1, 16 by 5. So 16 by 5 will be our answer. Now let us see how can we convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, here we have two improper fractions and we want to convert these into mixed fraction. So beta, here we have 14 by 3. So what we will do to convert into mixed fraction? Here we need to divide. Okay, we have 14 by 3. So we have to divide 14 by 3. And when we divide 14 by 3, we get 3 4s are 12 and here 2. Okay, here 4 is quotient, 2 is remainder and 3 is our divisor. Okay, now beta, how can we write here? How can we write our answer? Now we have to write like this, quotient and then remainder by divisor. Okay, quotient and remainder by divisor. First of all we have to write this quotient, then remainder and then we have to write divisor. Okay, so beta, here we have to write quotient and quotient is 4, then remainder 2 and then divisor, so by 3. So what is our answer? 4 and 2 by 3. Okay, now let us see next. Here we have 17 by 4. So in this also we need to divide this 17 with 4. 17 with 4. 4 4s are 16 and 1 will be our remainder. So what is the answer? Yes, 4 is our quotient and 1 is our remainder and 4 is divisor. So first of all we have to write quotient and quotient is 4, then remainder and then divisor. Okay, and what is the divisor here? 4. Okay, so 4 and 1 by 4 is our answer. Now students, you have to do these two questions now. Convert 4 and 1 by 6 into improper fraction and convert 19 by 3 into mixed fractions. Okay, after videos I will check your these questions.